What's going on, guys? Zach here with Tier 1 Real Estate. I am working with Kenny, and Kenny is coming here from Korea. So we've been looking at a couple different homes. I wanted to put this video out here for just kind of anybody, everybody, but just to see what it's like to be relocating from across overseas over here back home to, this is going to be like the Fort Bragg area. So back over here to Fort Bragg. Just wanted to see what that process is like, what the video tours will show overall, and then ultimately what Kenny decides. This is the second neighborhood that we're going to here to check it out. The first one was Collier Gate, so that's out in Linden. Today we're going to Kalen Farms, which is in Spring Lake. So let me show you guys what the neighborhood looks and feels like. All right, guys, just pulled up at the house. This is going to be the Longleaf Plan by Ben Stout. So we're going to check that one out, and then we're going to check one out across the street. So that'll be cool as well. It looks like they're doing some work on that, so we'll see if we can bug them in and get that video too. But this right here, outside of the home. Let's go and check it out. As you walk in, you have this space here. Could be a cool front office. Nice view of the porta potty out there. That's not gonna stay, don't worry. We got neighbors across the street. Not a super huge yard, so it'd be pretty easy to get a fence in here. I think we could work in some blinds and a fridge as well, because they don't typically come standard in those new builds. We're gonna go straight through here into the living room. Living room, you can see where you can mount that TV nice and easily. They have this cord going through here already, so you can hook it up to the to the cable if you want to do that. It opens up pretty nice throughout here. Got some cool granite. Reminds me of cookies and cream ice cream for some reason. I got a good deep sink here. Got gray cabinets. Got fridge, microwave, all new stuff that you have a warranty for. Fridge will go right over here. Got pantry. Decent space on the pantry here. Not coming up short on that. Good food storage. Go through here and do your half bath. You have like a nice, as you come in, so this is gonna be garage here. We'll check that out in a second. As you come in at a garage, you have like a little drop zone, so you can put some hooks here if you want. You're also able to do like a built-in like little bench. You could make a couple cubbies under there for some shoes. And we'll check out the 2-car garage. Oh, so got some leftovers from builder here for the paint. Water heater. There's your water shut off as well for the home. You walk in, you can go straight in the kitchen, hit the bathroom real quick if you need to, or you can use this area as the drop zone. Come in, we have a storage closet here. It actually goes deeper than it looks. So that'd be nice for some coats as well as some extra things, whatever you need to keep down there, cleaning supplies. Go ahead up. 2,100 square foot on this plan here. See neighbors across the street, but you do have a nice little hangout area upstairs too. Little button hook here and go into this bedroom. This could be a decent room for a bedroom or like an upstairs office. Show the other rooms and we'll show the master last. There's the second room. This right here is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath at 2,100 square foot. Here's your full bath, double vanity here. Keeps it easy for the guests. You do have laundry upstairs because it makes sense. This is where all the bedrooms are. You have some extra storage in the laundry room, which I thought was pretty cool. That's that 3rd bedroom. Nothing across the way. Well, there's the homes over there, but nothing out this way here. A couple power lines. And then actually across the street there, that's where we're headed next. See if they can clear out or if we can just bug them as we do this video. So the one across the street is not complete yet, but it will be completed in about 2 weeks actually. So pretty soon. Now we're gonna take a look at master bed. So here's the master. You do have space again for the a bed right here. If you have shorter end tables, or even if you don't mind them going up a little bit into that window, you can also maybe get away with doing bed here and then having like your end tables on either side depending on size of them. But totally up to you how you want to lay it out. Has a really big closet in here, which is super cool. You have the double vanity. You have a shower here. So it's like the bigger shower that we saw yesterday. There's no tub, but you have a ton of storage here. So this is like a linen closet. And then you have this nice walk-in. It already has one row of the built-ins there, but easily enough room for a second row if you wanted to do something like that. Opens up even more over here. So you have just all the potential for storage in the master. There's your toilet. Awesome, awesome. So this is the first house that we checked out in Kalen Farms. It is 813 Torrey Drive. It's a longleaf plan by Ben Stout Construction. 2,100 square foot. Like I said, we could do some blinds as well as refrigerator and fence as well. Let me check out the backyard here before we go so you can see what you're getting into for sure. So here's backyard. Does not have the overhang for a quick screened-in porch, but does have a little bit of space. It's not huge as far as fencing it in, but you do have some space here. There's that one stake, and then I can't seem to find the other one, but you do back up to these power lines. So definitely something that you should know going into it that I wanted to make sure that I got for you. Otherwise though, it is a little bit of space here if you don't need a huge yard. All right, we made it back outside, turned off all the lights. Now we're headed across the street to check out 818 Torrey Drive. So this is gonna be the bonnet plan. Cool, bonnet plan. We're back out here. What's up, what's up? How you guys doing?
Good, man, how are you?
Good, good. Just doing a quick video. We're gonna go through the garage. What's going on, man?
Sorry about the rain.
No, you're good. You're good. Do what you need to do. You throwing in that water heater? Yeah. Look at that, brand new. Awesome. So you come in here, you hit with the kitchen out first. You have that space here that you can be made into the drop zone. Let's see if we can look at it. It's gonna be that same granite that's across the street for the long leaf plan. So this one here is bonnet. It is really close to being done. I would think this week, maybe next. That's what the agent said on this floor plan itself. Bit of a different backyard. We'll go back there real quick. Actually, before we do that, we have living room here, kitchen here. We have the laminate down for the flooring. It's gonna be carpet in the bedrooms, and then it's gonna be that laminate throughout. Let's see. Oh man, it's stuck. It's nailed in there. Get you a little bit of a picture of the yard. So not huge yard, but if you need a little bit of space to do that, you can see the neighbor's fence that's up over there. Not huge yards, but still enough. Throw a dog back there if you want to. This would be front door here. Don't have the electrical yet. They're just doing plumbing now. But this is gonna come into half bath. You're gonna have a similar storage situation here. Run upstairs. So bonnet plan, 1,800 square foot, if I'm not mistaken. This one does have the 4 bedrooms. This one comes upstairs here. We'll walk straight into, looks like master. That's neighbors already doing some gardening. Get a better shot of the backyard. It'll all get cleaned up. We get a couple different walkthroughs as we go through it. So we'll have the initial as well as the final. The initial will be to make sure that everything that is all kind of grimy right now is nice and cleaned up. You have the same or very similar type storage space. This closet's a little bit smaller than the one across the street here. That's a just discrepancy in the square footage. But like I said, everything's gonna get cleaned up. If they nick or they miss anything with like the paint and stuff, they're gonna make sure that's all good to go. We have 2 opportunities to make sure that happens. And Kenny, like I was telling you, with these ones here, if we wanted to get going on them to make sure somebody doesn't grab them before they are before this one's complete and the other one's sitting across the street already completed, you'd be able to make it work with your time frame while you're here, at least to see it in person and to get a good feel on that final walkthrough to make sure everything is done on the house up to your standards. So that'll be cool. I keep getting my fingers in the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them in there. That's fine. I have fingers. Comes right here in the closet. They're not bifold doors, they're just these double doors. They don't have knobs on them yet, but they're gonna have those knobs on them so you can open and close them. Really similar size bedrooms actually here. Here is your full bath. So this is actually the same 2.5 baths. That other bedroom. This bedroom is actually a little bit bigger than the other one, and then here's that view out the window. Ignore the stickers and all that stuff for now, because that's not going to stay here. But that is, or this is, bonnet plan here. 2 different styles. The long leaf is a little bit more popular, but there's definitely nothing wrong with this plan as well, especially if you like the layout of the bedrooms. If it makes a little bit more sense for you, you don't have that extra living space that is upstairs like you do on the one across the street. But this is still not a bad plan at all. 1,800 square foot, can't beat the price on it. We could work the same or similar type deal where we get blinds, fridge, and fence. Pretty confident that we can get that for you. Let me know which ones you like best, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, well, those are the 2 that we're checking out for today out in Kalen Farms. That was the long leaf plan that we saw first, and then the bonnet plan. They're both 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. Long leaf plan has a little bit more square footage, and that one is complete, so you can see what kind of finishes and everything's going to be included there. It's really going to be up to you, Kenny, what you want to do on the homes. We saw a couple awesome ones yesterday out in Collier Gate. There's these ones here out in Kalen. I sent you a couple that are available in Cameron, so just let me know if you want to do a video tour on any of those. But hopefully it helps. Hopefully it helps get you a feel of the home as well as the neighborhood, so you can know a little bit more about what you're getting into. For everybody at home, I've done this a few times now. It is hard to do it from overseas coming back here. Look through it as the same eyes that I would if I was buying a home for myself and my family. So that's how I like to approach it every single time I go through and do one of these video tours. It's not a sight unseen, but you don't actually get to see the home until you're officially in it. It works out great. I've always had really, really awesome clients that are super appreciative when they're actually able to see the home in person and they're in it. They love it. But the video tours definitely help get that started. So hopefully it helps you, Kenny, and then hopefully it helps anybody else that is looking to relocate to this area or just wants to check out some homes for fun. All right, y'all. Well, let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you want to see any more videos like it, or if you even watched it all the way to the end. Definitely love to get some feedback for you. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. All right, take care. Bye.